Hi guys, and thank you so much for joining Lady May's Talk Shop one more time. It's Talk Shop for short, and I'm sorry it's been a while I put out a vlog, but I've been compensating with adventures of Lady May. I hope you've been enjoying it because I've been enjoying those adventures and putting them out for you to see. So back to the vlog. A couple of weeks ago I did have the privilege and honor to interview one of Nigeria's most successful, most sought after speakers. Is also a presidential aspirant in the person of Fela Durotoye. Drum roll. Brrr. Okay, you're supposed to do drum roll before the name. Anyway, so I had the honor to speak with him about a story I was working on, which you get to know about much later. But I also just chipped in some personal questions that were burning in my heart personally. So these are questions, that have got me thinking, that have got me worried, that have got me meditating. Questions about life, my purpose, where I'm headed, what I really want to do, questions like that. And I know that they're also questions that a lot of young people are asking. So I'm going to show you that video. I've been keeping it with me, waiting for the right time. And I feel, yes, this is definitely the right time. So if you're someone you've got life questions, you're thinking about, I'm this age and I haven't accomplished this or that. If you're really looking to get insights for questions you've been asking yourself about life, about success, about pressure, about social media and audio success, this is the video you want to watch. So without any further ado, this is that video.
Just so you know, every decade birthday is usually the most reflective, and it comes usually with a lot of pressure. So whether it's 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60, most of those decade birthdays are they're moments for reflection, and most times, they're almost like you constantly asking yourself, where am I? Is this where I expected to be? Why am I not here? Where I want to be? Also, just sometimes being very hard on yourself. So there's something that happens at most times is that you're so focused on what you want that you don't have, that you many times forget what you've acquired that you should be thankful for. So I always advise people, especially at their decade birthdays, to first of all count your blessings. Because there's something about focus and blindness. When I'm looking at you, I can't seem to see what's behind me. If I turn around and I start looking behind, I won't see what's ahead of me. And one of the things that you realize is that many times when you're coming into your milestone birthdays, you get so focused on, what I haven't done, what I didn't do, I haven't bought land, I don't have a house, I don't this. And those feelings don't necessarily get you to buy a house tomorrow. They just make you feel less of yourself. They make you feel like a failure, And so the first thing I would advise everyone, especially in their decade birthday, is, those milestone birthdays, is please look back. You've come far. You're not where you used to be. You may not be where you want to be, but remember, you're not where you used to be. And when you begin to have a heart of gratitude, it opens your eyes of appreciation to new opportunities. I'm going to say that again. When you have a heart of gratitude, it will open your eyes of appreciation to new opportunities. So the eyes of your appreciation are what you use to see the reason to fill your heart with gratitude. So when I look back and I say, thank God I have had because I'm already getting there. I'm going to be 48 in about 6 months or 7 months time. And I'm thinking, hey, I'm almost 50. Oh my God, what have I accomplished? But then you forget that in the last 40 years, first of all, I've got 18 years of a very happy marriage, and that is not something that you cast into anywhere. That is something to be grateful for. My kids, my 3 boys have been good. They've grown. They're all teenagers, and they are not showing me all the trouble that we heard that teenagers always show. That's something to be grateful for. I've been in good health, and I've not had to go and sleep in hospital. I've not had, that, and you forget all those things because you're thinking, hey, do I have a house in this? Do I live where? All the things that you have not accomplished. So my advice is, please open your eyes of appreciation for the things you've done and for what God has done for you. Because if you look back, many of those things you realize you didn't do them for yourself. That eye or those eyes of appreciation are the things that will fill your heart with gratitude, which puts you in a good place to be able to see opportunities ahead. So when you look back and you see what God has done so far, you have more faith to hope for the things that are to come. I would say to you, first of all, you're not alone. Pretty much most people that you know don't know what they want to do with their lives. Some people have been more privileged to be placed on a pathway that seems to look like as if they know what they want to do, but most times those pathways are not even the things that they really want to do. So there are many of you guys who are doing well professionally, but their heart is not even there because they haven't really found themselves. Usually at about the age of between 20 and 30 is where you become aware of who you are. And by the time you're 30 to 40 is when you become more aware of what you're doing. And by the time between 40 and 50 is when you begin to become more aware of where you are going. So I want you to please remember that. So if you're in that space where you're beginning to become more aware of who you are, and you're looking for what am I supposed to be? Who am I supposed to be? This is where I now begin to figure out, am I a banker? Am I consultant? Who am I? And that will then begin to shape my direction as to what I'm doing over the next 10 years. And that what I'm doing over the next 10 years should be able to clearly shape direction of where I'm going over the next 20 years. So the best time to actually begin to ask those questions is now, but don't do it out of panic. Do it inquisitive, do it curious, do it knowing that you will be all right. Do it asking yourself simple questions like, what do I enjoy doing? What do I do naturally, excellently well? Or what do I do well anyways? What do people ask me for help for? What do people respect me for? If I was going to achieve excellence or receive an award of excellence in anything in life, what would I wish was written on that award? My name is Fela Durotoye, so my award for excellence given to Fela Durotoye in recognition of his contribution to what? Let your heart guide you. Your mind may confuse you because your mind has more questions than answers, but your heart has more answers than questions because it's your heart that is actually connected to God, and that's where your answers come from. Quieting your mind down, going to places of quiet, so which means don't watch TV till you sleep. Go to bed, don't fall asleep. Go to bed, shut down everything, write questions that you would like answers to, and then just be quiet. And if you sleep, but be quiet. If you hear something, put a notepad beside you on your bed with a pen. Whatever you hear, write it down. Go to sleep. Most times you'll probably find out that you may wake up around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. to go and use the restroom. When you come back, you once again look through the notes, put the notes on your chest or somewhere, ask the next question, and then go to sleep. You'll find out that if you use most of your evenings to question and meditate, you will gain more clarity than you can ever have by just asking questions and just saying, "Now, wow, hey, people, I'm just confused. I'm so confused." Everything you say becomes the reality that you experience. I want you to understand that. Whilst you think you are describing confusion, you are actually creating confusion. So if you say, "I need clarity," the world will give you clarity. If you say, "I'm confused," the world will give you confusion. So don't say what you don't want. Say what you want. But when you say, "I just need clarity," clarity will come to you. So focus on what you want. Don't complain about what you don't have. All right?
Okay guys, so because Instagram TV has a limit on the duration of videos accepted on that platform, I'm going to break the video into 2 parts. So you just watched the part 1. I'm going to post the concluding part shortly, so watch out for that post as well. But if you've been, inspired, if this has helped you in any way, if you feel like this has blessed you or encouraged you, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Like, comment, and of course share with your friends and your frenemies and your enemies. So watch out for part 2 shortly.